Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy KV Banks. By the end of today's lesson, you will know how to play Total Praise. We're going to definitely take and break it down from a beginner level, but then we're going to build it up and show you some other options that you can do that's built on the correct foundation. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, as I said before, if you haven't already, I need you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. I don't want you to miss out on anything. Okay, so as we said, this song is in the key of D flat, and if you have not already, make sure you go ahead and check out part 1. Okay, part 1 was definitely a lot of fun anyhow. Let's look at the D flat major scale. So we got D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, and then D flat. So that first chord, as we talked about last week, the first chord is a D flat major chord. Okay, hold on, let's go to the intro. The intro of the song starts like this. That's the intro. That's the first chord that we have. In our right hand, we have what's actually, well, the whole chord is a D flat major add 2. Okay. In the left hand, we have 2 D flats and the octave, and we got an A flat in the middle. Okay. And in the right hand, we have an E flat, an F, an A flat, and a D flat. Okay. Now notice that I'm on a piano. If you have a full board, this definitely works for it if you're on a full board. But if you notice, I want to capture those deeper tones of the piano. Okay, so for a reference point, this is middle C. Okay, so I am down an octave beyond that, octave lower. I'm in this section. Okay, so that top note is really just above middle C. It gives a warmer sound, a richer feeling, as opposed to playing up here. Doesn't sound as rich. Okay, so I come down a little lower. Okay, cool. All right, so we got the D flat, and he does this little pulsing. Okay, there's a pulse he's doing. So we're doing that. 3, 4, A flat. Hit the A flat once, and then come back on the chord. Okay, notice that I'm on my sustain pedal. You see this little thing right here, that little green light right over there in the corner? Yeah. All right, so that's you know when I'm on my sustain pedal, when it lights up, or when that little circle fills up. So I'm holding my sustain pedal down for this entire thing. Then we go lower. Okay. Part I already went over that last week, so I'm not going to go too deep into this part. I want to get to the rest of the song that I did not get to cover last week. So Lord, and he walks down on the bass. I think I missed that last week. Hit that C, going to the 6, 5, 1. As we learned last week, fam, we learned this last week. We're not going to the 4 anymore. We're not doing that. Okay, I heard somebody in the comment section, they was like, I don't really hear people going to the 4 that often. However, there are some that have done it. So some people have gone, I will live. That ain't it. Touch your neighbor and say that. Put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. Say that ain't it. All right. we're gonna go to the 6, 5, then to the 1. Okay. Now, this next chord I'm about to play, I played it wrong last week. But before I said that, I want to see who we got in the chat. I see a few things. My wife is in here. Hey, what's going on? Tiffany Nicole, that's my wife right there. That circle is only for people who can see past 2020. I know the circle is kind of small. All right, so let's keep it moving. So 6, 7, 1. Now check this out. And I had a comment on the post. Actually, I shared this on my Facebook page, and they talking about it. He talked about this chord right here. I actually played it wrong. That's the chord. This is the chord. Now, what I was doing, see, this shows you how complex this song is. That even in the video of me trying to teach the song correctly, I still missed a chord. But look at Grace. Hey, thank you. Look at Grace. Somebody give God a hand of praise for Grace right here. Give God a hand of praise for Grace. That I can come back and correct my wrong. Ain't the Lord all right? So last week when I played it, and what I've been playing for years has been an E flat minor chord. But that ain't it. All right. That ain't it. All right. What we want to do is this right here. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna actually add that right here. I want to put that up here. That definitely ain't it. That definitely ain't it. All right. So this is the chord here. All right, on the mine. So Lord, I will lift. Check this out. Mine. It's an A flat 7 over E flat. Mine eyes. Then everything else I showed you last week was correct. And who, if y'all saw the video last week, I want somebody to drop down in the chat what is the correct chord. All right, because remember we used to play this. We used to play this D diminished 7, but we learned last week that ain't it. That's not the chord. Who remembers what the correct chord that's supposed to go right here? Who knows what we're supposed to do instead of this chord? Anybody remember? I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds. I ain't gonna give y'all much time. I just want to see if you know which chord is supposed to go right here. Let's go. All right, that's long enough. All right, so the correct chord is supposed to play right here is a whoa, wait. I'm sorry, Cleveland. I'm sorry. I see it right here. He said, was it a dominant chord? I forgot the name though. It was a dominant chord. It is a dominant chord. The chord we are looking for is a B flat 7 over D. Let's go ahead and give it up for Cleveland. I'm gonna take it anyway. I'll take it. All right, so this is the chord. It is a B flat 7. B flat 7 over D. Okay. All right. So far, Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the heel. All right, heels. All right. Remember, the reason why that B flat is so important, we can't go to a B. We can't play that B because if we do that, we're going to clash with the tenor section because the tenors are singing this B flat. So if the tenors are singing this and we're playing this, that's a clash. We don't want that. So let's keep it clean. And we go Beethoven on us. We got a B major. It's saying C flat because I'm in the key. I changed it to D flat, but C flat and B are the same notes. They are in harmonics. Okay, in harmonics, it's the same note with two different names. Okay, so to a B major, B flat major, to the E flat minor. Then we do it again. The second time we go. Okay. We got this little circular movement happening. B to a F, which is a tritone apart from each other. All right, it's a tritone. To a B flat, down to the D, to the E flat minor. Okay. Okay. So is, come. So we got 3, 4, a little drop there on the tenor. Ming to the 3. Then we have an E flat 9. This is another dominant chord. Okay. G, B flat, D flat, F. From U to the A flat major. Okay. Then we have this little movement. Okay. Okay. So when I'm doing this, notice that I'm playing with the rest of the run in mind. Keep that in mind. On all that you do, you want to keep the run in mind. Keep where you're going, what you're doing. Keep it in mind, because that helps you with the proper fingering as far as what you should be playing, what you're going to be playing next. So I don't want to play like this, and I got 3 notes I know I need to play down here. I only got 1 finger. Now I got to do unnecessary crossing over. You can avoid that with proper fingering. So I play like this, so that once I come down, I don't have to do a lot of crossing. Okay. Okay. So now, if you got this stretch in the left hand, great. But if not, octaves works just fine. Oh. Or you just do that, okay? But I like the sound of this stretch, the added harmony, okay? And now I'm playing up here. Play it down lower if you want to. It's up to you. I like the way that run sounds up high. Okay, but let's keep it moving. Okay. So we got Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hills. Help is coming from you. Then we have this move here. So I love this little section right here. It goes, your peace you give me. It's little movements like this. I love it because it gives such a and I keep mentioning Beethoven because it reminds me of Moonlight Sonata. Moonlight Sonata is such a beautiful composition, but Beethoven's ability to change chords and even change keys just off of one note. It's like these one note pivots that he's making that just makes a world of a difference. So that's why we're being very strategic in the chords that we're playing, because one note can change the entire chord. I need somebody to put that in the chat. One note can change the whole chord. So when he's doing right here, we go from a D flat major to an augmented chord, which an augmented chord is just simply a raised fifth. So D flat, 1, 3, 5. The fifth is an A. Cool thing with augmented chords is that depending on the inversion that you play, the name of the chord changes. Pretty cool, because the fifth changes by the inversion. All right, so this is the fifth for D flat. This is the fifth from F, and then the fifth from A. So really interesting. Augmented chords, how they work. So it says F augmented, so technically is that, but because we're coming from this, it's like we're augmenting the fifth of this D flat major chord. Okay. Then we go to this chord here, which is a dominant chord. Okay, it's an F7. Okay, so we got your D flat major to the D flat augmented. Okay, over F or F augmented, how you want to look at it, it's up to you. All right. Then we go to a dominant chord. Okay, so we shift over to an E flat and a C. Then we're going to drop this A flat down, this A down to an A flat. Then come here. This forms another dominant chord, an A flat 7 over this G flat. Give me. Then we resolve to that that G flat major. So the whole thing right there. Your peace you give me. Okay. Then in time of the storm. So let's go over that. And we got a B flat major to an E flat major. E flat major, E flat major. Then we walk up, F minor, G diminished to a B9 or C flat 9. I'm going to say B. All right, I'm going to say B9. All right. You don't hear many gospel musicians saying C flat. All right, so I'm gonna say B. Praise God, praise God. All right, so we got this C flat 9 right here. Okay, and this is another dominant chord here. If we look at it, I'm just gonna put this on the bottom so you can see. This is my B major chord. My dominant 7 is that A, and the 9 is this D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's the chord. Okay. Now, for those that are part of Kingdom Keys Nation, you guys know I nicknamed this chord. I call it the church chord. And the reason why I call this the church chord is because you hear it in so many churchy progressions, like the next progression of the song. That same chord. But what's cool is that you can change the bass note and if the name of the chord changes. But it's the same chord. Okay? But you hear this in a lot of traditional gospel songs. Like you hear that chord used all the time. That we're about to go into, or even here, Jesus, you're the center of my joy. All is good and perfect comes from you. You're the Lord of my contentment, hope for all I do. Same thing, same little churchy chord right here. You hear it all the time. Grateful, flowing from my heart are the issues of my heart. What's the part I'm thinking of? Grateful. That chord right there again. Gratefulness. Right. Same thing right there. So that chord is used all the time, in a lot of traditional gospel movements. What is that? Hold on, I see some more comments coming in. Hold on, what he said. Can you go over that voicing one more time? Absolutely. Yep. I could definitely do that for you. But so check this out. That but you hear that chord used all the times. Even well, I'm gonna say that for another video. But in Ty Galbraith, Lord, you are good. He uses that as well. That Lord, you are good. You've been so good, Lord, you are good. That's that churchy chord again. I can't praise you enough. That movement is actually based off of that church chord. That little. And I actually have I have a video on this channel that actually breaks down that movement for that song too. But the voicing for that chord. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to Total Praise. That was a little tangent. I'm sorry for the tangent, but we're coming back now. So this chord here, how I have it voiced. We have this B in the left hand, G flat, A, D flat, and E flat. Okay, that is the voicing. Okay, so so far we got your peace you give me in time of the storm. Okay, storm. That's what we have here. Then we're going to keep this chord right here, and we're coming here. So what I'm doing here in the right hand, I'm going from this churchy chord, okay, which is, as you see, a G minor 6 to the 1, D flat major. Same chord, just now in a different inversion. Okay, then back to that D flat major. So we got, okay, that's what we have. The left hand is going E flat, F, G flat, E flat, back to the A flat. Okay, all right, cool. Before I move too far, Cleveland, did I get you? I want to make sure that that I did answer your question as far as for the voicing that you're looking for. Daniel, he said, can you play Travis Green, I Just Want You? Not on this video, but I can definitely do a video for that in the future, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. I got you, Daniel. Okay, so then we got You Are the Source of My Strength. Okay, so You Are the Source of My Strength. Then I do a 7-3-6 movement. Then go back to You Are the Strength of My church chord again. And come back there. So let's go over that again. You are the source of my strength. Okay. So I'm really just doing a 1, 2, 1, 2. As a gospel musician, you definitely have to get good with transitioning between the 1 and the 2. You know? Those are really famous churchy movements, even from major 1, 2, 1, 2 to even minor 1, 2. Doing that 1, 2, 1, 2 movement is a really good tool to have in your arsenal as a gospel musician. So you see, this is what's being used right now. You are the source of my strength. It's just that 1, 2, 1. Now I did a 7-3-6. This is what I did. I'm gonna show you a few options for this. This is KV right now. So I got an E flat minor left hand. I'm doing a C and an E. If you don't have that stretch for the E, the C will suffice as well. I just like the voicing of that E in there. But you can do this here. C's with the E flat minor left hand. I mean right hand rather. What I'm gonna do here for this chord, I'm gonna take this B flat, chop it in half. So I'm gonna go A flat and C. Okay, so and I'm going to do that for the next chord. I'm going to play at F, C, and E flat in the left hand. So I got, okay. And then I come here to a B flat minor 9. So my right hand, I got an A flat, C, D flat, and F. Left hand, I'm playing a B flat and the F. So we got you. You are the source of my strength. Okay. Then the bass does this circle of fourths movement, if you will. Okay. And I said, when I'm saying fourths, just in case those who may not know what I mean when I say fourths. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, my face is covered. I'm going to slide you over here. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you. All right. You're going to stay over there. All right. But if you look from B flat, going fourth, so counterclockwise on the wheel, B flat to an E flat, that's a fourth. From E flat to A flat, it's a fourth. From A flat to D flat, it's a fourth. From D flat to G flat is a fourth. So I'm moving by fourths. Okay. Okay, so that's what that bass movement is doing right there. So you are the strength of my life. That time you go to the life, you're gonna go back to this chord here. Okay. Now that's what the choir is doing at that part. But what you can do if you wanna, can still play some chords in that moment. I think I may come back at the end and talk about some alternative chords that you can play. But let's finish getting the structure of the song before we start hanging up pictures and all that stuff in our house, you know, and start painting the walls and all that what's going on. Let's get the walls and the foundation to this house built first, and then we'll beautify it. All right. All right. So we got you are the source of my strength. Move a little fast. You are the strength of my life. Then do the church movement again. Okay. We already went over that. Then let's just walk down. I lift my hands in total praise to you. So right hand, D flat major to a B major, back to D flat, A flat major, G flat major. Now we have this B diminished chord, okay? And I looked at the sheet music. It really is there. All right. It's really a B diminished chord now. It's really this voicing to an E flat minor, D flat major. Drop that because the tenors go from A flat to G, then to an A flat major, to a G flat, to a G flat, and then it goes there. So. So left hand following that is doing this. I lift my hands in total praise to you. Okay? When the video's over, you guys can definitely go back and pause, rewind, and do all the stuff you need to get that. The ending, the amens, okay. Now, I really only have to show you this once because it does the same thing. It's just playing inversions. As a gospel musician, you have to be good or get really good with being able to identify inversion, be able to play all of your chords in their inversions. Okay, so we got this here. This is the soprano holding that D flat up top. Man, that's the first one. So tenor and alto, they're going I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. I'm sorry, that was funny to me. All right, so here's the amens. Here's with the movement. And it's like it's moving in this kind of like doing this little modal plane type of. So it's like a mode type of movement that's happening in here. Those are the notes for that movement. The reason why that's important to know is because it's doing the same thing in the next inversion. All right, same thing, just inverted. So, to an A once I get here. A flat, G flat, F, G flat, A flat, and then land there. It does it again. song. Then I think it does. So what he's doing there, he's just pretty much walking up a D flat major chord, but he does harmony. So that's the right hand. Left hand is going starting from the F. So, sorry. That's what I believe he's doing, okay? And he goes, you are the source of my strength. So that's the whole song, okay? That is the whole song of all of Total Praise. So from the very beginning, and I'll show you some parts that we could probably add a few other embellishments in there as well. Verse. Sorry. I am going to show you guys that what I did there. That's one of my favorite movements. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop this A flat to a G. I'm going to go from this B flat to an E flat. Okay, so now I come here, A flat minor 9. Got a B major 7 with the A flat, E flat, G flat in the left hand, to a D flat major chord in the right hand with a B diminished chord in the left hand. All I'm doing, I just want you to see, I'm just going to take these two notes and drop them down. I'm sorry. Yeah, this B flat comes down as well. A little trill. Okay, then come back. I think last time I saw Glenn Gibson do this one. He said, I live my what do you do? I can't remember what I did. There it is. So that move right here, he just playing off the middle. Hands in. These are really just suspended took suspended chords and just played them down, walk down suspended chords in the right hand. C sus4, B flat sus4, A flat sus4, G flat sus4 to an F sus4. Left hand and go G D F, F C E flat, E flat B flat D flat. I just feel like it's too groggy there, but you can if you want to put that there. Doesn't sound too bad though. It's up to you. To this chord here, that same stretch if you have that, cool. If not, just do the octave. But right hand, I'm playing G, B flat, D, F. So I already showed you guys this part, that G flat diminished chord. It's the same chord I played earlier. Remember I just played it here and I was like, do this, split that in half. You got that chord, and I just got this on the bottom. Okay. I showed you that earlier. Or left hand, right hand, okay. All right, so we already talked about all of that. All right, so that is total praise. That is it. That's it. That is total praise. The whole song. We did it. We got through it. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Cleveland, I see. You said Sean just talked about that. The Faith Lesson of Corey Henry. Love that song. Sweet, sweet. I definitely gotta check that out. I appreciate you guys sticking in with me. There we go. Couldn't hear me before. Now you can hear me. All right. So definitely look forward to seeing you guys next time. Here's another video that's going to populate for y'all to watch. All right. So go ahead and watch that. I will catch you guys on the next time. Peace, family. Love you.